I was as healthy as possible for 1 month, according to me. I'm gonna take you through the highs, the lows, and the betweens. Enjoy the ride. If you are consistent in anything, you will accomplish everything, is a quote by someone, I'm sure. And while I've always believed that consistency is key, I've never been able to truly grasp it. I will have some weeks where I'm really consistent, and then I will drop off for a little bit, and then I'll come back for 1 or 2 days, and then I'll drop off again, and then I never really go in a direction. I just stay in this happy little medium where nothing gets accomplished. This applies to a lot of things, not the smallest of which is health. I understand health a lot, I've done a lot of research on it, but I've never been able to use it and apply it to my own life for more than like 4 days. I wouldn't say I'm thin enough to be considered a twink, but I'm certainly closer to that than I am to Ronnie Coleman. So that is my goal for the month of February, looking like Ronnie Coleman. No, that's not true. I'm just gonna be as healthy as possible. If I really wanted to look like Ronnie Coleman, I would have to do a couple regrettable things. This month, I am healthy, I am consistent to the highest degree, and we're gonna see how it plays out. But every productive day, week, or month starts the night before, so let's go to January 31st. January 31st. It is January 31st. I just got back from an event where I had a bunch of sugary foods, and it is now very late. Great way to start out Health Month tomorrow. A productive day starts with the night before, and I need to figure out what I'm going to do for this month before the month starts. I don't want to wake up tomorrow and be like, okay, how do I be healthy now? I want to set everything in place and then just go. Interesting to think about the fact that the unhealthy food I ate tonight is probably some of the last unhealthy food I'm going to eat for this month. That's not true. I definitely ate some more unhealthy food. We're gonna see how this goes. I know in general I'm gonna cut out certain foods, I'm gonna work out more, but what are the specifics? I don't really know. I'm probably going to explain it in the video right now. Lawson, your foresight is so good. So my general goals were to get about 10,000 steps a day, work out about 5 times a week, get 2,600 calories a day, and eat all clean food. And can't forget the H2O, can't forget the water, can't forget the water. Microplastics. Wake up at 6 a.m., eat around 7, 11, and 5, go to bed from around 10 to midnight, work out at 10 a.m. But who's counting? Now, I didn't get my information from nowhere. No, I researched the depths. I went to the deepest, darkest parts of the internet. I watched Huberman's Lab.
Reverie, sleep hypnosis, almost every day.
For like 20 seconds, and then I just used my general intuition to fill in the rest, which I don't know how reliable that is. My main goal right now is to keep consistent energy levels throughout the day. I've always had problems with energy levels, and I think it's because I eat at different times every single day. I go to bed at different times, I eat at different times. That's detrimental to your energy levels, and I'm gonna not do that this month, so my hope is I will just level out. I get that the main goal of all of this is to not set rigid rules for yourself, but in this case, I'm trying to be the perfect healthy version of the person I have in my head. And to do that, that person is consistent. And I need to be consistent, so there's a bit of a gray area of rigid rules and just general lifestyle, because the general lifestyle has some rules, you know what I'm saying? It's about changing your identity, and that's what I'm trying to do here. Couldn't have said it better myself. Well, all right, it's time to go to bed, and I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, let's start this month. Here's what happened in the month. Yeah. So starting a challenge like this, there's always a certain level of excitement that gets you going in the beginning. For February 1st, I was so ready. I was gonna run, I was gonna work out, I was gonna eat really good food, and it all hinged on sticking to that plan, so I swiftly got up at 7:32. I got ready, I ran, I did all that fun stuff. I did eat poorly and go to bed late the previous day, so that whole energy level thing didn't really kick in then, but I was getting on the right track. But I didn't go to the gym on that first day, and that's exactly what I wanted to do on the second one to keep things all leveled out, and again, it all sticks to that plan, so I swiftly got up at 8:41. I got all my steps in, I ate right, I was feeling great. Now that third day was Monday, and that's really the day you really lock back in, so I swiftly got up at 9:51. Yeah, so I started to realize something.
Yeah, so apparently it's kind of hard to just snap your fingers and then immediately wake up early and get sufficient nutrients in your body and work out every single day. I've been doing the best with the eating, exercising every now and then, but the sleep has been getting me. I'm someone who values a good sleep schedule. I always have. And for some reason, when I put the rule on myself to wake up early every day, I still really struggle doing it. I'm losing my mind.
Eating right and working out isn't that hard to do every day. It's the sleep that makes the challenge. I was looking at my phone all the time, then I went out of town, and it's just a big mess for sleep. Tip number 1, if you prioritize sleep over everything, it will make everything else so much easier for you, and I'm definitely going to apply that in the future. That's something that we all know, it's so obvious, but we never do it. Another thing I learned on week 1 is just how different you feel when you drink enough water. Like seriously, drink water. It will help you. Put some lemon in it. Do anything you want to it. Just get water in there. And by in there, I mean your throat. So the start of week 2 is when the new challenge sheen kind of wore off, and I did something unforgivable. I drank Prime.
Okay, listen. Logan Paul drinks Prime, and he's jacked. Now, am I making a correlation into a causation? Maybe, but I'm gonna drink Prime. I think it's pretty good.
Oh, it was so yummy though. Prime's not that bad, but if I'm being as healthy as possible, probably shouldn't drink it. I'm so sorry. This transitions me well into my next point though, and it's that when you have an off day with eating, you feel terrible. When you experience what it's like to feel healthy and like have stable energy, when you throw it off, it feels so wrong. Then you realize that that's how you normally just live, because when you're always unhealthy, you just always feel off, but it feels normal to you. It's so... That's something I haven't really gone over yet, the eating portion of it. And that's exactly what we need to talk about. What foods was I putting into my body to keep it going, to keep it operating at its highest capacity? Well... Lawson's Grocery. I got out of my car and I went to Publix, oh such a lovely store. I got my little basket and I got some Quaker Oats for the carbs. I got the eggs for the protein. I got the meat for some more protein. Then I got some wheat tortillas because I like wheat more than flour. Then I got the Ruffles. And I got the Go-Go Squeeze. And I got the zebra cakes. And I got the blueberry muffins. And I got the chocolate cake. Nah, I'm just kidding. I didn't buy any of that unhealthy stuff. I bought all of it yesterday. This is like half of a grocery list for one person. I didn't buy any potatoes or rice or anything like that, but this is a good start for anyone who's trying to get into eating healthier. You can't really go wrong with these options. Or the zebra cakes. And the blueberry muffins. Ooh, and the chocolate cake. My main realization with food, my main culinary epiphany, in the last month was that it is really more simple than we think it is to be healthy. We're always about strict diets in these online programs, but the truth is, if you drink water, walk some steps, and don't eat something that is blatantly poison, you will be healthy. Sure, that's not going to make you become an Olympic swimmer or a bodybuilder, but the truth is, if you want to live a healthier lifestyle, just do those things and you'll be okay. If you're trying to eat better, cook at home as much as you can, and if you go out to eat, don't worry too much about what you're eating. You can have a restaurant meal, it's okay. So as for the 10,000 steps a day, that one actually is kind of hard. Sure, walking more isn't necessarily hard for most people, but getting 10,000 steps a day, that's a lot. You have to make a strong effort to actually hit that number every day, especially in America where we drive cars all the time. But something that helped me out was downloading Pikmin Bloom. This is not an ad for it, I just love it so much. It's a step counter that gives you so much incentive to walk your steps. If you're struggling with your steps, download Pikmin Bloom. And speaking of Pikmin Bloom, Lawson's Health Tips for Gamers. Alright, listen gamers. Gaming is something we all love doing, if you're stupid. See, here's the thing, gaming is for all you betas that don't work out. Unlike me, who's working out every day. Maybe if you weren't so deep in the animal well, you wouldn't dang near have the wellness of an animal. Marvel Rivals, have you considered marveling at the right bowls? Helldivers 2? Well, diners, you. The truth is you're never gonna be on my level, but if you want some pointers, I can give them to you. First of all, when you're in your gaming sesh, it doesn't have to be sedentary. Every time you lose in Fortnite, which if you're anything like me, who doesn't even know what a Fortnite is, what? When you lose in Fortnite, get up, walk 100 steps. If you can, do a couple push-ups, and you're gonna be feeling the pump in no time. Okay, really genuine talk, though. Download Pikmin Bloom. It's a great app. It's a step counter, and if you like Pikmin, you're gonna love it, but you don't need to really like Pikmin to like the game. Just do it. Back in character, though. The Last of Us? The Last of Trust in your discipline. GTA 6, meat, cheese, and sticks. So am I glad I did this month? The answer is yes. I absolutely learned a whole lot more about how health works and how I work with health. My main regret is that I didn't vlog more of the month. I wish I had more clips from each individual day to show you, but I don't. Do I look like Will Tennyson to you? On to the whiteboard to discuss next month. The whiteboard. So we got healthy this month. Fantastic. Learned a lot of things, pumped so much iron, so much that I didn't put like any of it in the video. But Daddy Lawson, what's next? Well, son, daughter, let me answer it for you. It's also a little strange that you call me that. Don't do that, please. The month of March will be a very natural progression from the month of February. That is because gotta start writing now. Mind month. February, we went over physical health, and this month we're going over that brain of yours. The motto is you have something special. Why is something in special capitalized? I don't know. Health month was very productive, gained a lot of consistency, gained a lot of good things this month. But there was one thing that almost ruined all of it. Can you guess what it is? No matter how good of a day I had, no matter how much I worked out or ate right, I would always look back down at my phone and hit this. As much as I love Pikmin Bloom, it caused me to even hit that pose while walking. Not only is that bad for your physical health, but it also ruins your brain. There's a lot of hyperbole out there on this current generation ruining their minds, which isn't all that true. The entire generation isn't cooked forever. It's just cooked right now because we're all looking at our phones. We all have something special, and that something special is how we think. And I believe that the endless scroll, the constant need to look at your phone, to do all of these things, hurts it. And personally, there are times I feel like I have gotten dumber since high school because I just scroll so much. I haven't actually gotten dumber. I haven't lost the ability to think. I just have a constant brain fog because I'm always scrolling. And it's surprisingly easy to stop, even though none of us seem to be able to do it. That's what Mind Month is all about. We're not giving into the rot this time around. For 31 days, you can put Instagram away. You can put TikTok away. The US government tried to put TikTok away forever. Some people need to use social media, and that's perfectly fine. But you can set certain limits for yourself. You can put certain things in place, and I think you'll be surprised at just how easy it is. Regain your mind. Regain that special thing you have. We're gonna try that this month, but still watch my YouTube videos. That's why you gotta turn them notifications on. Read a book, go on a walk. It should be getting warmer now. I didn't really think about that in the last video. I talked about going on walks, but it's like the coldest part of the year. Well, all right, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you back here next month, and we're gonna talk about what this was all about and how it helped and affected all of us. Goodbye, children. Daddy Lawson signing off. I should really stop saying that.